is it, Marvel Movie Geeks? Welcome back to the Geek Man Cave, and welcome to another Marvel Eaglemoss figurine collection review video. So, April's subscription has just come through, guys. I've got two figurines from the same movie. I haven't had two from the same movie in 1 month since Age of Ultron, Black Widow, and Bruce Banner came together. So, we've got two of Thor's Asgardian buddies, plus a very controversial special. So let's get into first this issue. This is Volstagg. Now, Volstagg is a bigger-than-life character, and I think they portrayed that character very well in this figure. A good use of paint job and a great pose. I love how he is holding his belly. As you know, Volstagg, he likes to drink his mead like a true Viking Asgardian. So I love the fact they got him holding his belly. He loves to eat. So it's a great, shows his bit of a pot on him as well. I love that. Great use of colours here as well. I love the contrast of the brown with the copper and the silver. His armour is very, very good. Very nice detail in there. I love his axe as well. Very cool. The only nitpick I have with the axe is, as you can see, the handle is very arched. Now, I don't think it's supposed to be arched. I will check movie reference, but it just looks a bit rubbery and a bit cheap. I wish it'd been straight on. Great detailing on the back. Fair play, these Asgardian figures, they do get the good use of the metallic paint job. Very, very well done. Again, a good likeness of the character, and I do like the beard and the hair. However, I have a fault on mine, and it could just be mine alone. I don't know if you can see using my camera, but where his hair is all rigid and curly, as you can see in the picture behind, this part, as you can see, it looks like while the model has been drying, it is pushed against something, because it is very smooth, like somebody has pushed it while it was drying down. This goes straight down the side of the hair and to his shoulder pad. Now, if this was supposed to be the same, it'd be the same on the other side, but when you look around the rest of the figure's head, you can see that the hair is all curly and it's all rigid and it looks like curly hair. Whereas this part, it looks like someone has pushed something against it, whether it's leant against something. Again, this could be my figure, but it is a very little flaw. Overall, very happy with this figure. A not so huge character to be proud of, but a great one for the collection nonetheless. So with that done, let's move on to the next issue. The next issue, like I said, is another member of Thor's Asgardian comrades, Fandral. I think I said that right. Now, the figure seems fine, but I'm a bit annoyed with the magazine. As you can see, I have these really strange blue-like lines and colouring all over the front of the magazine, so I will contact Eaglemoss to sort that out. Overall, the figure is very, very good. It's a great likeness of the character, a good use of paint jobs, and a great pose. I love the contrast of the gold and that green, that emeraldy green. Loving the look and the pose they've gone for. Great use of the sword. I love his musketeer sword, as you can see in the picture behind. Really good use of the sword. Really nice. I love the cape. Fair play, Eaglemoss have always done the capes very, very good on this. Love all the little detail. It's like dragon scale kind of looking robes. Really nice. And the likeness of the character itself is very good. And a very good paint job. Now again, this isn't one of those characters that will blow people away, but when you put him with the rest of the collection, it really feels like you've taken from a moment from that movie. So let's put them together and see them as a collective. So here is Thor and his merry band of Asgardian figurines. So you can see I've added Thor, Sif and Loki. We're only one figure away from completing the set. Really like these together. They look really well. Just like the Captain America ones with Dugan and Agent Carter. They work together as a group. And I think this is the same. Can't wait. Hopefully we will announce a Frost Giant soon, because I think a special Frost Giant to go with these would really bring these out. Talking of specials, it's time to get to probably one of the most controversial specials that Eaglemoss has released. I am talking about Giant Man. Now guys, let me start by saying I really like this figure. It is a very good likeness of Ant-Man. I love this suit. On its own, this figure looks brilliant. Really nice detailing. I love all the details in the costume, such as the contrast of the red and the black with those chrome lines. Very good likeness. Great helmet. The only flaw I have with mine in the paint job is, as you can see here, there's a blue mark that should be here. This should be straight. This is quite a rushed paint job. As you can see, it's quite to the side, but I'm okay to live with it. He's not going to be facing that way anyway. So like I said, love the detailing on this costume, good use of colouring, good detail on the suit, the texture is very well done, and the mask is superb. They've gone for the same effect as they did with the Falcon mask, where they've used a gloss finish on the eyes to give it that really bright, luminous red. Love it, absolutely love it. Now, like I said, this is a very controversial figure because of its size. Now, I'm going to compare him with some of the other figures. First of all, we're going to have to compare him with Ant-Man. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in a load of figures so we can see a size comparison and compare him to all the other specials. So first off, let's compare him to size to Ant-Man that we've had in the collection. So as you can see, when I compare him to the Ant-Man figure, he's only about not even double the size of Ant-Man. Now the problem is Giant Man is huge, aka Giant Man, but he looks more like Medium Man. And when you put him with the rest of the collection, he does look not that big. However, when you put him next to the specials, he's on par with the rest of the figures in regards to height. And when you do compare him with some of the other specials, he is quite big. But I will get to the point I think Eaglemoss should have done with this figure. So, as you can see, I like the fact that we got the two different suits as well, the original Ant-Man suit and the Civil War suit that we can see for this Giant Man figure. But let's have a little look at him with some of the other specials. So as you can see, he's just a bit shorter than Hulkbuster, which is the current biggest figure. Now, like I said before, for me, what I think Eaglemoss should have done with this figure, and I did mention this figure in my top 10 figures that I really wanted to see. Now, the problem is if they recreated Ant-Man to scale with the rest of the collection, it would be humongous. It wouldn't fit on my shelf. It would be huge. The other problem they would have is pricing. They couldn't charge that price, and people would go nuts charging automatically through the subscribers for, say, up to £100, £200 for a figurine. So you can see why they've done that. Now, Eaglemoss have done like ultra figurines. They have done them. So I don't know why they didn't do this as an Ultra one to give people an option. The other thing I think they should have done, I think they should have gone with having another thing on this figure to give it a sense of scale. Whether it was the truck, or why not have him holding a miniature version of War Machine. That would have been a great way. Or maybe Spider-Man spinning around him. Something like that to give him a sense of scale with the rest of the collection. But overall, I do like this figure. Again, I do think Eaglemoss need to release a bigger size version. I think that would look better. And I figure that I'm happy to have in the collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because something is coming. Yes, guys, if you've seen on my Instagram, Infinity Week is coming. I will be doing a week of non-stop content starting April the 19th. I will be showing you videos on theories, top 10, Eaglemoss, video games, and of course, DIY Infinity Gauntlet and a DIY 1-to-1 scale Stormbreaker axe for you to cosplay with and to put in your Geek Man caves. These look incredible, and I cannot wait to show you how you can make them for cheap, guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because Infinity Week is coming. April 19th, non-stop content all week. Every day I will release new content. Like I said, I'm going to do collaborations work with a great MMMC fan. I've got top 10 video games to get you in the mood for Avengers Infinity War. I've got a theory on how I think this is all going to end, and spoilers for Avengers 4. I'll also be showing you a crossover with Thanos taking over the Pokemon universe and creating an unstoppable team based on the Infinity Stones. Plus, like I said, 2 incredible DIY cheap cosplay builds for you to build so you can cosplay or geek out for Infinity War. So guys, remember, it's your cave, your rules, and I'll see you next time.